Hi, I'm Savannah Payne, and I am here to talk about my progress this week in my course. We had some objectives to meet. Topics that we needed to cover were course objectives and expectations, digital literacy, course organization, and learning activities, all within Canvas. So the first set of course objectives mostly talked about learning outcomes. I tried to actually play around and make some with a mastery path, and I made up silly outcomes just to see if I could go over to the assignments and actually apply those things in the course material. It stated that you could just simply drop down these three dots and add learning outcomes to that. I'm going to have to investigate further. I could not, in fact, find the appropriately updated items. Something I did find that I would like to show, it was one of the last pieces of my learning, is that actually what you could do is hit these three buttons right here that they will drop down, and when you click edit, then you can choose that students must move through the entire module in sequential order, or you can select that students must complete one assignment or the other. So that way that the students would actually have to do something, and then they could move through the level at their own pace. And as you can see, this says completed all items. That means that I had that selected, that they must complete all before unlocking module 2. So the next thing that I want to talk about is that digital literacy. The digital literacy I absolutely loved. That is the only part of the syllabus that I currently have written. I felt it was very important for parents and students to know right away that since we are using an online tool, this should be online behavior of what is expected. And another piece, before having discussion boards, I went ahead and put in a video for parents and students to watch there. And I learned how to actually pin that discussion board to the top. So no matter how many discussions I continue to add throughout the course, you will see this netiquette on top. A piece that I would like to talk about as far as references for objectives and learning outcomes, I felt like it was significantly important, especially since we are overseeing pre-service teachers that have little experience in writing objectives, that we understand what they are. This is the Fundamental 5, the Formula for Quality Instruction. This is a little dated, but on the other hand, Chapter 3 is an excellent chapter to help other people learn how to actually write objectives and give several examples of what learning objectives look like. And also framing the lesson. With any good lesson, you are going to need at least 3 elements. We are going to need to, of course, have our learning objective, but then we will engage students into that learning to get them excited about it. We are going to then have the middle piece where we develop, and then, of course, the last piece where we assess, or students will apply what they have learned. And so even though over here in my modules, I have a few assignments in here, this was just me playing around. I wanted to see the difference in the new quiz item types. There is a very significant difference in Canvas free version versus a synchronized Canvas that is paid for by a school district or a company itself. So thank you for watching my learning. I hope you have a safe and blessed day.